Hey, I'm Dave, and welcome to the Cross Rifles, where today we talk about stencils. So today's job comes from our fun-loving inventory manager, Jen. They bought her daughter a rifle for a birthday present, and part of that present is a Cerakote job with whatever you want on it. So she came in and we talked about it, and she wanted pink stars, white stars, a baby Yoda, and a gold barrel. And if you never see me on a video again, it's because Jen murdered me for stalking her Facebook page for funny pictures. So what I really want to talk about in this video is stenciling and layers. When you have multiple colors and they need to interlock in an accurate way. So here I'm laying down my first color. This is where this baby Yoda is going. So we've got brown, green, white, and black that are all going in this little spot here. And I cut my vinyl and prepared my laser files at the same time, so I can go back and get my black here with the laser. But now you see I'm struggling trying to line this up, and it can be really tough. So you really have to think about which element is going to be easier to sticker, which is going to be harder to sticker to line up later. There I used a flashlight so I could see a little better. Yeah, so you just kind of plan and then just take your time. Sorry, my head's in the way. I was trying to stay out of the way of the camera, but I couldn't see shit. So I got right in there and got this thing put down. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get things lined up sometimes, especially a really recognizable character like this, or any place where you have these really hard lines. So we've got our brown and our green down, and our stencils for our baby Yoda down. The next color is going to be white here, and then a bunch of stencils. Some of these stars, they're kind of cartoony. Some of these stars have centers I can pull out of them, so I can make the stars multiple colors. Some of them are solid. Sometimes I'm just using the outside. I'm just kind of winging it here, whatever I think is going to look good. Anytime there's a sticker that runs across the top of the gun, I try and get it to line up with the other side. I think that's cool. Something I see on Facebook in the groups and on forums and stuff is people tacking guns out in the oven while they're doing stencil jobs, camo jobs and stuff for like 18, 20 minutes. And you're going to run into problems with that. You're going to run into adhesion problems. It's really hard to get your stickers to actually stick, your vinyl to stick. So we actually recommend a max of about 15 minutes. This frame here is polymer, and I was doing 12-minute tack out times between coats, and that was plenty. So don't overbake, especially when you're stickering and have multiple layers. So here's pink. It's our next color. I'm laying this on really light so I don't have big, huge, thick lines after I pull my stickers off. As a general rule, you want to be able to see your yellow through, your yellow vinyl through your next coat. Yeah, if you can't really see that yellow, you're probably on too thick, and you're going to be able to feel that. And sometimes it can get really obvious. There are some colors that are tougher than others. There's a reason I put white down before pink here, because white you have to lay down pretty thick to get coverage, and pink is going to cover that white pretty easily. And if it's a little thin, it's still going to look good. So you got to think about that when you're thinking about your order of operations. What order you're going to spray your colors in, and how they're going to cover each other. We're going in with black here as our last coat. It's really going to make that white and pink pop. And it's going to have a lot of contrast. This ends up looking pretty cool, pretty cartoony. And again, I'm just barely covering this. I'm just dusting the black on there, just barely getting a wet coat. And yeah, I don't want big, huge lines, so you got to stay real light. And here's that gold barrel she wanted. Well, if you got anything out of this video, hit that subscribe button, like it, comment, ask questions, share it with your friends, find us on Facebook, all that kind of fun stuff. Thanks for coming hanging out with me today. We'll see you on the next one.
You know what? Speaking of